Greetings, TheWarOwl greets you, and welcome to another episode of Strat Talk, the series where we talk about strategy for the game Counter-Strike Global Offensive. This one's going to be from the Copenhagen Wolves versus Na'Vi from ESL 1 Cologne. Alright, the thing I'm going to be looking for here is the second round buy from Na'Vi. It was a very interesting buy based on what happened. And the reason we're watching the pistol round here, that, by the way, spoilers, Copenhagen Wolves wins, is in order to get sort of a baseline as to where Na'Vi is economically that could, in some way, explain their decision-making. So they try a B take. They are able to take out Cajun and Pimp. So they get the site. It's a 3 versus 5 retake, and Copenhagen Wolves does a very nice job with this. Bomb is planted, so you see where they are economically. They got the bomb plants. They got a number of frags as well. They're in a very good place economically for the next round. And Kerrigan here in a 1 versus 2 ends up with a 3 frag here, is able to win and defuse this bomb. And this also gives me an opportunity to talk about something new that I've seen with the meta that is a lot of fun, and especially a lot of fun to watch. So, okay, there they are in the half. We'll check it out at the start of the next round, where their economy is and where it stands, and what sort of a decision Na'Vi makes. So this is pretty cool. Check this out. At the start of this round, they did get that bomb plant. Generally, especially on a map like Dust 2, you're going to save and buy third round when you take that first round win, because that bomb plant gives you enough money to do a full buy on the third round. And this is only T side, obviously, because you can't plant the bomb on the CT side, but at the same time, CT weapons are so much more expensive. So a third round buy is actually pretty big. So generally, you don't expect to see an armor pistol here from Na'Vi. However, getting that bomb plant, getting the extra money, getting the frags, and knowing that they actually are able to take that bomb site B, Na'Vi decides to do something pretty crazy here. All right? Play close attention to what these players buy. And if we can tell, just by the amount of time that they wait, they are planning it. Sterix buys an AK and drops it. Edward buys an AK. And also gets armor. So check this out. We have Zeus picking up an AK that was dropped, as well as purchasing armor and full nades and flashes. We have Guardian going glass cannon here with the scout. And Edward with an AK and armor. And we also have 2 saving players, Seized and Sterix, just buying the $300 pistol. So they were able to get out of a second round buy 2 players fully bought, taking on these FAMAS players here. 1 M4 there for Kerrigan. And then 2 players that are saving. They're just there to play support. They're there to draw fire. They're pretty much fodder. And they can also pick up weapons off of dead teammates. So this is pretty interesting, and the meta thing that I was talking about that we've seen recently, it's a very interesting thing where if a team wins the first round, the team that lost buys. If the team that buys wins the round, the other team buys. So, for example, if Na'Vi wins this, Copenhagen Wolves would buy, and it goes back and forth in a game like a game of chicken. It's really fun to watch until one team wins 2 in a row. It's just the advantage of Armor Pistol Scout that allows you to do that. So Guardian, of course, watching middle with that Scout. They execute a fake at bomb site A, like they're going to be taking short, doing one of those pistol rushes. They haven't shown that they have guns just yet, so the flash is out. Prevent these players from rotating. Copenhagen Wolves, in the meantime, playing super passive, just in case. And we see the terrorists creeping out middle here. I like that flash from Zeus. Or that smoke from Zeus. And they actually wait here so they don't get sprayed down through that smoke. Throw a re-smoke as well. Now going to be moving into the site. 2 players to deal with there. And they are able to pick them both. Seized with the pistol, actually able to pick them both as well. So now we have 5 players inside of bomb site B here from Na'Vi. Just pretty much a perfect execution of a bomb site B take. They hardly even took any damage. And it picked both of those players. They both have FAMASes, so Sterix and Seized both grab those FAMASes, and now we have pretty much a buy of Na'Vi, 5 versus 3 for the retake, and of course Copenhagen Wolves, not having any of that, will save and go for the buy on the next round and continue to try to get that momentum. So I just really like that from Na'Vi. It was pretty inventive. It was pretty creative to get those 2 players with guns executing that B take. Pretty much textbook. And I guess since it's strat talk, let's talk about that B take. So we had a fake A to keep those players from rotating. Smoke off mid to B. Generally, when you smoke off mid to B, this CT is going to get a little antsy. Start shooting through here, flashing through here. They waited that entire time at mid, re-smoked it, then pushed, and that player really didn't have much to do. Players moved through tunnel as well. A bunch of flashes over into B. Flashed both of the players. One was playing here, one was playing here. And they were able to easily just walk in and pick off those players like it was nothing. So nice job from Na'Vi taking that round. Copenhagen Wolves, of course, gets another chance at a victory here as they continue their game of chicken. But this is not a cast, so we don't care. Thank you folks very much for watching. I am TheWarOwl, and I still have no closer.